In this example, I'm going to show you how to make a candle that you have to light using a matchbook. It could be a lighter or something like that, or a torch that you have to light with a lighter. So I've got an object here called candle, and let's make it portable, and I've put it in the player's inventory. And the description right now is you notice nothing unexpected. Um, and we have a matchbook in the player's inventory. Let's make that portable as well. And the player is in a room called Cave, and the cave is not currently lit. So if I run this game, it says it is pitch dark, right? So we can't see anything. But if I type I do get my inventory, and I'm carrying a candle and a matchbook. Now notice for matchbook, I've also made match and matches synonyms for that. So I have match and then a comma and then matches. So these become synonyms for the matchbook. So let's go to functions. Oops. We'll delete that. Sorry. And there we go. We're just going to start over here. And let's make a function called light candle. And I'm going to click add. And I'll right click, and I'm under snippets, or in the snippets menu, I'm going to go to light sources, light a candle with something, light a torch with something, there we go. And it's going to ask us, what is the player lighting? We're lighting the candle. And what are we lighting it with? That's the matchbook. So would we like to add the following sentence? Light candle calls our light candle function. So if the player types light candle, it's going to run this light candle function we just wrote. Light candle with matchbook, yes. So what this function does is it says if the player has the matchbook, now it's going to check to see if the candle is lit. If the candle is not lit, we're going to do this code, which says you strike a match and use it to light the candle. And then we're going to run the light check. So what this is going to do is it sets a variable called can see. And what we're doing is before we turn on the candle, we're basically trying to figure out if the player's in darkness. So we're figuring out if we can see, and we're going to store that in another variable called could see. And these get added for you automatically. So we're basically, we want to say later, if the player could see, then or could not see before, then we want to print the room description. So we're going to basically figure out if the player could see or not. Then we're going to set the candle's lit property to 1, and we don't need to do the light check again. And we know that we can see. So I think that's what we want right there. Not sure why. Because I didn't reload the lantern. So this is what you should see now. If the player has the matchbook and the candle is not lit, then we're going to print you strike a match and use it to light the candle. Then we're going to run the light check to figure out if we can see or not. Now we're going to turn on the candle. We're going to set its lit property to 1. So now it's emitting light. And we know we can see now because we're holding a candle that emits light. And now if we couldn't see before, now we're going to run the look command. So the look command will print out the room description. So now if I save this, let's just try it. So it's pitch dark. Light the candle. You strike a match and use it to light the candle. And now it prints out the room description. There we go. Now if I examine the candle, interesting, it says you notice nothing unexpected. It should say that the candle is emitting light. I wonder why it's not doing that. Very interesting. Oh, no, that's not interesting. That's the default behavior. If you type I, it should tell us that we're carrying a candle that is providing light. But maybe we want the description of the candle to change now that the candle is lit. So here in our code here, after we turn the candle on, maybe we want to change the description of the candle. We can say candle.description equals the wax candle emits a, I don't know, dull flickering light or something. Oops. All right. So we've changed the description of the candle now that the candle is lit. So now let's run this. It is pitch dark. And last time I think we just typed light candle. Oh, here, watch this. So if I drop the matchbook, you have nothing to do that with, right? Because our code checks, hey, does the player have the matchbook? The very first thing it does is it checks to see if we have the matchbook. Take matches. Cool. Light candle with matches. Cool. All right, now let's examine the candle. The wax candle emits a dull flickering light. So actually, there should be a comma there, a dull flickering light. But so there you go. See, what we've done is we've now changed the description of the candle so that it's emitting light. There you go. So there's having a there's a candle. Maybe something, if you drop the candle goes out. But that would be a different video. So anyway, there we go. There's how to do a candle. Just use the snippet. Not hard at all.